How are we all doing? Well, today I've got a parcel from, no surprise, Hammond Drysuits. They're a company that I've worked with for a number of years. I highly rate them. The quality's phenomenal, especially for the work that I do. Really, really tough dry suits, and they've just done some repairs. So I'm going to open this box up and have a look what we've got. So I've also got a Hammond dry bag, which is very good. Keeps all my stuff protected. Right, we've got a piece of paper, which you don't need to see. And my dry suit, which I'm very, very happy with. So this isn't actually for scuba diving. This is more akin to what you'd use in fisheries. But it's really, really tough. And it means that when I'm snorkeling, when I'm walking in rivers, this thing keeps me warm. I really recommend them. They're phenomenal pieces of kit. I've been using Hammond for years. So yeah, if anyone's ever wondering what I use to keep warm and dry, Hammond dry suits are the one. I use a front zip. The reason being that if I'm on my own, I can get out of it. And also I've got a zip for, well, you can guess what that zip's for, but if I'm desperate for a wee, there's no back zip, but that does the job. I've got a seal here to keep my neck nice and dry. And yeah, it's a really good dry suit. I can't recommend it enough. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, Hammond don't only do dry suits, I also do waders. So I've got these waders, which I use a lot in the winter, boot attached, much thicker than normal waders, and they're also really tough. So particularly a lot of fishermen who might be watching this, you can buy waders cheap. These are not the cheapest waders. You can get a lot cheaper, but they're cheap for a reason. These things cost a bit, but they last for years, and they're absolutely phenomenal. So these are chest waders that I've been using for a while. So they've been repaired. They've now got they've cheekily put the logo on the front, which I don't mind because I'm very proud to work with Hammond. And then I've got these waders, which are sort of my travel waders, and I use these in the summer, and they're a lot thinner, but they still keep you nice and warm. And I've also got some boots at the bottom, or socks rather, at the bottom, which I can put into wading boots and walk along in them. So they're a great pair of waders to use. I'm very careful like who I plug and who I work with. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you should work with Squarespace every 5 minutes. But I do like Hammond dry suits. I've worked with them for a number of years. If you are into your scuba diving, if you're into your underwater photography, any kind of water sports really to keep you dry, they're not the cheapest, but in my opinion, they are the best, and they do some absolutely phenomenal stuff, so I can't recommend them enough. Check it out at Hammond Drysuits. I'll put a link in the description so you can find the website and whatnot, but they do some cracking, really tough gear that works really, really well, so can't recommend it enough.